Phil is working at the guardhouses, the geophysics are working at the mound at the far end of the site, and the divers are working in the silt at the edge of the causeway which would have linked the island to the mainland.
Course, Ruth, look at that lot.
Fabulous stuff.
Wow. Where's this from then?
Well, you know, we started over there on the causeway in the reeds, and the visibility was too bad, so we moved down to the council isle looking for the causeway there.
Yeah.
And I think we found the edge of the causeway, and also at the edge of it the remains of what looks to be a midden, which is where all this stuff's coming from. There's still a lot down there. There's wooden artefacts still lying in the bottom waiting, but that's for tomorrow. But some of this stuff's really nice.
Yeah,
that's
bone.
Mainly bone, isn't it?
Bone.
Yeah.
Yes.
The size of these things.
Cool.
And there's butchery marks on them too, we're sure.
Right, so these are food remains of animals they've chopped up. And this looks like chop marks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure
it's
that's
all
chopped.
broken through.
Yeah, I think some of
It's
it.
actually something that we've sadly missed on the excavation so far, is that we haven't actually had any medieval middens on the island itself. So this is really exciting for us.
This is going to give you the diet once we can get some sort of date, isn't it? I mean, it's fantastic.
And there's so much of it there. This is all from an area about half the size of this pallet, very small.
Yeah.
And there's loads more.
Now, my understanding of the plan for today was that Mick was going to help with the underwater archaeology, but apparently there's been a change of plan.
I think we're probably decent enough now. If we can get there, we can crawl and scramble forward.
Just onto our knees?
Yep. Just follow me down.
Despite the fact that the peat gives the water a browny appearance, the visibility is actually very good. Underwater archaeology like this involves using a suction pipe, which is called a lift, and is effectively a large vacuum cleaner which sucks up the unwanted silt and helps to keep the water clear.
How are you getting on then, Tony?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's so much easier than digging on the surface. There's finds all over the place.
Yeah?
Little bits of wood, little bits of bone. I've got a stonking big bit of bone about that big. I don't know what it is. We can have a look later on.
Can you see the stratification that we were on about?
Yeah, there's certainly 3 strata.
Yeah.
There's the silt, first of all, which is very grey, and you have to be very careful when you tread it, otherwise you just mess up the visibility all around you.
Yeah.
And then below that, there's like rusty pebbles. And then below that, there's the actual midden, the spoil heap, that we've been working. I can't believe I'm getting excited about a medieval rubbish tip. But there's not just the midden down here. You can see the big stones that were once part of the causeway which linked the council island with the main island.
This is a piece that Tony excavated.
Yeah. Is there anything else in with the bone though, Nick?
Yep, they're very small pieces. There's not so much big pottery in this, but these 2 pieces have decoration on them. Don't know if they come from the same pot.
Now these strike me as being very interesting actually. I've seen pottery rather similar to this coming from Ayrshire, more particularly from Dundonald Castle, which belonged to King Robert II. It's where he actually died in 1390. And these, I think, belong to quite fine jugs. They've obviously been covered with a green glaze and decorated with wavy line patterns, which I think was put on with a comb. And it's rather interesting to think that, if I'm right, that same pottery is getting to Dundonald Castle in the late 14th century and also here as well.